Hi everyone, this is photographer dearly beloved. In this new video, I'll be sharing more light on how to make use of the background you extracted from a beautiful picture you screenshotted online. And in case you don't know how to remove and get your background ready from the pictures you have screenshotted online, our previous video is the best to share more light for you.
More contents like this, please subscribe to our channel and press the bell icon.
Before we get to the video, let me quickly explain some guidelines that will direct ourselves to a effective manipulation. Number one, first thing to consider when using any picture you found online is the perspective of these pictures, how the person sets the light, where the light is coming from, where the key light is coming from, and where the direction of your hairline, likewise the shadow and the light positioning. These are the factors to be considered while shooting your customers or models pictures. Only thing I change in this picture is just our style. The lighting position are almost the same thing, nothing different. I look at the picture clearly. The lighting picture is like one light setup and the hair light also. After importing these my beautiful pictures, so the first thing I do is to expand the background. You can expand your background your best way of your choice. So after expanding my background, I try to do some frequency separation and some my color grading. I don't import my color grading, then I do some dodge and burning. So then I make the selection of the model. So after making the selection of the model, I try to keep my selected area because it's not needed. There's a video I made about how to keep your selection area when it's not needed, for you not to lose all the selected parts. So there's a video I made for that. Instead of you scrolling up to your previous history shots, you can actually create some layer, maybe behind your background layer, and just click on mask on that layer. So once you click on mask on that layer, you have saved the selected parts. So I did the same in my picture. So where I save the selected area, then I do my frequency separation. After my frequency separation, I drag in my color grading aspects, because the purpose of this video is just to manipulate the picture to be like this. So the next thing to do is just to bring our prepared background to the layer which I have already done here. I've done that already. So the next thing I do is to duplicate that background layer. I duplicate it, and one of it is overlay. The one at the bottom is overlay, and overlay, the purpose of overlay is just to give us a shadow, to mix the background and the normal background together, just to give us shadow in case we need shadow, and the other one is normal. So in case we need shadow, we have to make one of the background overlay and the other one to be normal. So let me quickly show you how I bring in my mask, the selected area I've done before. So I have unmasked it. So I need to scroll down to where I kept the selected area. So what to do is just to, if I'm to take it to my new brought the background I just brought. So what I will do is just to drag the selected one, the one I kept. I will drag it up to any of the background layer, and it will give me something like this. So I'll need to do Ctrl-I just to inverse it and share it by holding on my Alt key. Holding on my Alt key to share it. You click on Alt. So to share the background to the overlay background layer. So and decrease the flow of your brush and pick up the brush. Let it be black, since you are subtracting from the normal layer. So, and let your brush to be very soft. Pick up a soft brush, clean softly from the normal layer to reveal the overlay layer, which serves as our background, as our shadow.
So for you to reveal the shadow, so just clean subtlety. Don't forget you have to decrease the opacity of your overlay layer and the opacity of your normal layer. So then clean gently, softly, and it's like we have done one mistake. The thing is too much. The shadow is too much. You don't need more shadow, so you let's go back and try to fix that thing. So you can zoom the picture in very well. So look at the ear area. Maybe some of the
ear aspect is making it to real or fake. So just have to deduct from it. So, and don't forget, anything you are doing, click on the mask area of the normal layer and the overlay layer. Anything you want to do about the masking of the thing, click on the mask area, so you can zoom in your picture and for you to put some overlay on your ear. Overlay layer makes the background, the hair and the background to blend, to be more realistic. And don't forget to check the overlay opacity. It has to be around 50 something, and the brush also have to be around 17 for it to mix up very well, for if people even zoom in your picture, they won't find any error or mistake in your picture. Take your time to zoom in, to use your overlay to blend both the pictures and the edges, to blend the edges to be more realistic. Take your time very well. Make sure you are using a soft brush. Don't be rude, don't be hesitant. You can charge your clients, because this thing will take your time, and try to mix it up and make it more real, blend it together. So, and you can actually use your normal layer also. Maybe there is some area the selection is omitted, so you can actually use your normal layer to fix that and increase your layer also. Can just the edges, like this part is not that okay, so use your normal layer to fill places like that. So if you need any anything to blend, like if you want to blend your picture, that's where you will use your overlay to blend in for it to be readable. If there is any error, use your normal layer to blend it. There will be more videos. Yes, we are together now. So take your time very well to blend it, for them not to see any error in your pictures. So I can actually decrease the opacity. So, and you can this place is too much. Let me remove from it. You can see my black. So I'm removing from it. Is too much. So all this place is too much. I'm removing from it. So I'm adding to some aspects. on my normal masked layer. So that's where I'm working. I think this side is okay. 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 So I think we are okay. We are cool with it, and so after that, so I do some dodge and burn my layer. I bring in my logo. So I think I'm still okay with my logo. So I recropped it to fit in the normal size. So after the cropping of it thing, then I press okay. I think I'm okay with this.
The next thing to do is to merge your layer together by clicking on Ctrl+Shift+Alt+E and fix some little parts of the picture and do some color grading to merge it, to make it the picture more brighter. So Ctrl+Alt+A to do my camera raw, to just brighten the pictures. So after that, I do my previous conversion, in which I do let my temperature to increase by 2. I decrease my tints to 0 or -4. Yes. So and I do increase my vibrance a bit, and I increase my shadow a bit to the left side. So and I decrease my highlight, and I decrease my so I move in here so to decrease the, I don't like seeing yellow in my picture, so I decrease yellow, I decrease the bit, I decrease the red a bit. So after that, I'm okay with my what I do. So since I've do some exposure, keep the exposure. So after that, I think I'm okay with this. I think the picture is still giving me joy, at least no 40. So I've made some mistake by applying my normal color grading, so I can do that by selecting all my color grading layer, and I'm applying it to the skin. So I can still do that since I've unhide them before. So I can actually go select the skin since I've achieved what I want by getting the background of a thing, the realistic background, which is very real. No one can know except you that are watching my video. No one can know this is fake. So I'll select the model body. So I don't like the my color grading to be affecting my model clothes and background. I only want it on her skin or his skin. So I selected everything perfectly. I take my time to select it. I just take my time to select everywhere, so to be more real. So I think let me do this part also. So let me remove some aspects. I think I'm okay with this. So let me just do some feather. I love to feather it a bit. So after the feather of a thing, yes, let me feather it by 12. I think it's okay a bit. So after the feather of a thing, so I started applying it on it. So I will click on delete on the mask. I will delete it. So once I see, so I need to delete. I will okay, it's lock. I right click and delete. So I'm selecting another mask. The selection is no more there. So then I will share and this is a mistake, I will share by clicking on my hot, I'll share the selected area to my color grading layer. So I still have I've been doing this color grading since 2019, like, so I need to keep everything in one. So in one PMP Photoshop JPEG. So I think I'm okay with this. So let me drag it up. It's not revealing. So it's come out, pop out now. So I need to be at the top since I've matched the previous layer. So I think what is next here? So let me remove this to make my camera raw be realistic. To get, I don't want some colors in the camera, so let me go to my camera raw layer and clean out a bit. Let me soften the brush. I think it's okay. So I clean out some aspects which the color grading has affected in our background. I need more thicker and darker background a bit. So I think I'm cool with that. Let me merge everything up. So after merging everything up, what is next? So I need to brighten the skin a bit, only the skin in the color grading of a thing. So let me go to my camera raw again, Shift Control A. So previous conversion. So I think I'm okay. Let me just press it and let me apply it on the skin again. So instead of me selecting the skin, let me just hold the layer. Let me reduce this the opacity of the effect. So let me just click on hot and drag the layer to my camera raw, the new camera raw layer. So I think it will only affect the model skin. So I'm okay since I'm okay with all this area. So I don't just want the camera to affect the face camera to affect the background. So I need more support. I think we are okay, we are done. So let's just save the pictures. I think if you found these pictures helpful, please don't forget to click on our subscribe button, like our pictures and share. You can actually do some preview on this video. Everything is detailed. I think yes. What should we do? I think we are okay with this. We get what we want, so let's we get what we want in this video. So the next thing I think we should be doing is